It's time for baseball on MLB Network. Should be a fun Father's Day matchup between the Detroit Tigers and the Los Angeles Dodgers. The Dodgers look to end this 3-game interleague series with a sweep. Next. Julio Urias, Mexican-born lefty, is the man on the mound in this one. What do we need to know here, Danny?
Hey, you can't always judge a pitcher by the numbers. I know the ERA is into the 4s coming into this start, but he's actually a pretty solid pitcher. And every once in a while, he can throw some decent games in there. It's not easy having an ERA under 4 in baseball. He's slightly over that, but this guy's a better pitcher than that ERA indicates.
Into the box now, Victor Reyes. He will lead this one off today. Underway now in the Sunday finale as the game's first pitch is taken for ball 1. Dero, Danny, this LA Dodger ball club as they enter play here this afternoon. They're on a great run of late as they come in winners of 7 of their last 9 games.
Yeah, Matty, no excuses anymore. April, May go by. You kind of cut your teeth, try and find clubhouse chemistry, execute on the field. We're in June now. This is a good harbinger of what's to come, and this team's playing well. Expect them to be in the race for a while.
And it's 2-1 to the Tigers' leadoff hitter.
I don't blame him for not coming over the heart of the plate. He circled this guy on the lineup card when he got to the yard today. He's been swinging one of the hotter bats in the game.
The 2-1. And he goes up to get this one as he pops it up over toward the right side of the infield. And there's out number 1.
Second, the third baseman.
With that, let's get you a look at the starting 9 for the Tigers. Who stands out to you, Danny?
Well, Matt, we'll see if Jonathan Schoop can keep up the hot bat. He's working on a 6-game hit streak right now. That's almost a week, so I expect to see his hot hitting continue.
So coming to the plate, Jeimer Candelario. He's, of course, a long ball threat, currently 3rd in the American League in that category.
Man, this guy's been in fuego lately. A boatload of homers over his last 10 games.
Yeah, usually, Dan, guys get hot throughout the course of the season, but not like this. Hot and hot with damage.
Now the pitch. And set up behind the dish is Eric Summersgill as you see the rest of the umpiring crew there.
You know what, Dan? I'm always baffled when Eric Summersgill's behind the dish because he has a tendency to favor one side of the plate.
You know, that's one of the things I think pitchers get a little bit frustrated with the E-train at time. It's like, hey, if you're going to give me that inside quarter, give it to me, but don't keep moving the dish around on me all game.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. Fly ball out to straightaway right. Pederson is underneath this one. 2 gone.
Batting third, the first baseman, Cron.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, Cron. Here it comes. Smoked on the ground up the middle, and that's through for a hit.
Well, there's no denying he was all over that fastball. That's what we like to refer to as a little bit of an ambush. 0-0 heater gets turned around.
Go.
So that'll bring up Jonathan Schoop as he'll take a look at ball 1. And he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. One-0 count. Here it is.
Ball. 2 balls, no strikes.
Outside, 3-0 now.
If I'm managing this hitter right here, he doesn't even have to look down at the third base coach. You know he's got the green light. He's one of the best hitters in your lineup.
Here it is, the 3-0. And there's a base hit on the line.
Boy, after that base knock right there, D-Roll, he extends his hitting streak to 7 games.
Yeah, and you can tell he's made some necessary adjustments at the plate. Anytime you're getting a knock every day of the week, you're doing things right. He's keeping that front shoulder tucked, staying inside the ball, not trying to do too much.
And he lays off there, 1-0. A ball and no strikes. 2 balls and no strikes. Frazier, the former Yankee, he came here by way of trade earlier this year.
I know he'd tell you he'd like to be playing a little bit better, but I think it's as advertised for this ball club right now. I think the manager is getting exactly what they expected.
Two and one, here it is. Looks at a fastball inside, so he's in the driver's seat, 3-1.
Not a good spot to be in right now. A pitcher's falling behind in the count with a guy up that hits really well with runners in scoring position.
Swing and a chopper to the left side. And the 2-out threat will not come to pass as the inning is over. Tigers strand a pair, and now the Dodgers get a crack at it. No score. Michael Fulmer, a right-hander from the Sooner State, gets the starting assignment here. What's your take on him, Dan?
Hey, thanks, Matt. On the bump, Michael Fulmer. Boy, what really turned his career around, learning the straight changeup. Always had a big arm when he came up in the Mets farm system, but since he arrived in the big leagues, more than that big arm, the fastball 95 to 97 miles an hour. Straight changeup, one of the best in baseball. Also has a curveball to go along with it. If he brings the changeup and the good one with him, he will be really tough to hit.
Out in front of it, strike one. The 0-1 on its way.
One of my favorite pitches in the game right there, the old Greg Maddux equalizer. Started at the front hip and bring it back.
The next 0-2 pitch to him misses outside.
And that's his strikeout pitch right there. You know, you'll see a lot of guys swing right over the top of that one. But in this situation, he was able to hold back. That's a nice take.
Fouled away. The 1-2. Misses, ball 2. He pulls this one into right. And that ball gets down out near the wall and should be extra bases. And he will coast into second with a leadoff double.
When you heard the crack of the bat, you just knew that was going to get down for an extra base hit. Great way to start an inning, that's for sure.
Digging in, Chris Taylor, and you can see his home road splits there. He has not fared very well in front of the home crowd, oddly enough. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. There's a good breaking ball as it gets the bottom of the zone. So, fellas, these Tigers, as they begin play here today, they enter this one off a loss after winning 5 of 7 prior to that.
Hey, Matty, yeah, it's been a tough series so far, D-Roll. They've lost the first two nail-biters, 2 close games, low-scoring games. They'd like to turn that fortune around here today.
Yeah, but from a manager's perspective, Dan, all you can ask for is effort, and that's what this team's given them. They took it on the chin, first 2 games, 1-run losses. They'll bounce back today.
Hoping to send him packing. Pitch on its way.
What pitch recognition right there. 90% of the guys are going fishing after that nasty slider.
The 1-2 is taken high above the zone. And it's up to a 3-2 full count now.
You would think in this situation, maybe with a base open, he'd just pitch around him and put him on first. But not with the guy in the on-deck circle. He's going to attack this hitter.
Now the payoff pitch home is offered at and missed. He chased it for strike 3.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Here's Mookie Betts as the first pitch to him is in there for a called strike 1. And he's carrying a batting average of just over 300. So clearly he's been a productive player with the bat in his hand so far. Here's the 0-1. Hit sharply on the ground to the left. And that's through into left, a base hit. The throw to the plate. But not in time as he's across with the run.
Boy, after scoring a boatload yesterday, D-Row, they're off to a fast start again, striking here in the first inning.
Yeah, this offense is on fire. Obviously, the hitting meeting resonated with these guys. Scored a ton yesterday and picked up right where they left off.
Next up is Max Muncy. As the first pitch misses to him, it's ball 1. The average sitting right at 270 on the year. 17 home runs and 46 driven in. The 1-0 is looked at for the first strike. And he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Candelario has to shade his eyes from the sun, but he stays with it for out number 2.
The right fielder,
Time now to check out how the hometown Dodgers line up in this one. Who are you focused on, Dan Plesac?
You know, I'm hoping to see Mookie Betts turn things around. He has really struggled. Struggle is a kind word. He's been terrible with runners in scoring position. He's hit under 200 in those situations this season. And when that's the case, you start to think that maybe it's in his head. I think he's putting too much pressure on himself right now.
Here's the first pitch to him. Joc Pederson is at the plate now as he looks at strike 1. The 0-1 delivery.
Well, you can see he's coming right at this guy, just pounding the ball in the strike zone. He certainly has the advantage now. This guy hasn't even swung the bat yet.
From the belt, the pitch.
Well, that's a smart miss there. Sometimes guys will chase it down there, especially when they're in protect mode on an 0-2 count.
Set to deal on a ball and 2 strikes. Now a hard liner. Tough pitch to lay off there, but he did, and it's even up at 2-2. And it's fouled away. Now another 2-2. Seared down the first baseline, but a foul ball as it holds it 2-2. Already 24 pitches to this point in the inning. Another one sent foul. The 2-2 one more time, and he fouls this one off. The 2-2 one more time. Fouled off. A swing and a miss as he chased with 2 strikes, and that will retire the side. The sights and sounds of a day at the ballpark. Oh my goodness. More baseball on MLB Network right after this. All set for the start of the inning, and coming forward now is the shortstop, Dawel Lugo. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. And that's inside for a ball, 1-0. Today's contest is, of course, the finale of the series, and the Dodgers have really dominated so far. They've got the chance to complete a sweep with a win in this one.
You know, and it's not an easy thing to complete a sweep, particularly in this day and age where the games and the teams are so competitive. So a sweep at home would be extra special.
Tigers shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes. And one thing that would certainly help their cause in going for the sweep is if they can break out the big bats like they did yesterday. Several home runs in that ball game.
It's not easy to hit home runs with this day and age with guys throwing with increased velocity. They were knocking the ball out of the ballpark all day yesterday. They'd like to save a couple of those and use them in this game today.
The 2-2. This is hit high in the air out toward left center. Long run for the center fielder, and he tracks it down. Nice play for the first out.
Batting seventh, the catcher, number 17.
Hey, let's take a look at the Dodgers on defense. And guys, one thing I want you to focus on today when you look at this team on the defensive side of the ball, they're in the top 5 in fielding percentage. They go about their business a certain way. They make all the routine plays, mix in a few flashy ones, and day after day, they give their pitchers the best chance to be successful.
Standing in now, Grayson Greiner, as he looks at a fastball that misses off the plate for ball 1. The Dodgers had a lot of success at the plate yesterday, a double-digit hit total as a team, so they'd like to make that happen again as they go for the sweep.
It's very difficult to sweep teams nowadays, but jumping out to an early 1-run lead like they have in this one, they're certainly headed in the right direction.
1-2 to the Tigers catcher.
Great job on those last 2 pitches of varying speeds. Gave him a hard fastball, and then he locked him up with a changeup.
Dodgers have the early 1-0 advantage as we play the second. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Betts on the run. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out.
Batting eighth, the left fielder, number 14.
So bases are empty here with 2 gone, and that means Christin Stewart will dig in at the plate. First pitch coming, here it is. And he starts the number 8 hitter with a strike, 0-1.
Yeah, I get it. They want to run this guy's pitch count up, but that was a pretty good pitch to hit. He might be kicking himself that he didn't swing at that one.
High in the air and drifting out to shallow center. Jackson is there for it. Makes the catch, and that'll retire the side. Down in order go the Tigers. It remains 1-0. Digging in, Will Smith, and he's a guy looking to break out in a big way. Hasn't been getting the results he or his club have been hoping for. Strike 1 to start the at-bat. So far on the year, Smith has a batting line residing in the 230s.
He'd be the first to tell you he's not happy with his batting average this season, but he can beat you in a variety of different ways, and he has to because he wouldn't be here otherwise.
Here's the 0-2. Maybe trying to back him up a bit there with the fastball.
Boy, he sped him up in this at-bat. Now it's time for the changeup. This guy's got a good one, and he hasn't thrown it yet in this at-bat.
The 1-2. Pulled high in the air out to left field. Stewart is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Batting set. The center fielder.
Time for a look at the Tigers on D. And this team, they're not going to be moving around as much as some of the new age teams. The shifting and moving the third baseman over second base and the right fielder to play third base. This is going to be your stationary team, trusting pitchers to execute pitches.
So now to the plate, Kike Hernandez, as he will take strike one on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He'll check in with an average still south of 230, 4 home runs, and an even 20 RBIs. The windup and the 0-1.
Nope. 1-1.
Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
Real ugly 0-1 swing there. As a pitcher, you've got to be hunting for the strikeout, knowing you have this guy way off balance.
And that's into the outfield for a 1-out base hit.
Hey, that's nice execution right there. Swung through the first slider, got it again, stayed tall, kept his hands back, didn't try and do too much, and delivered a nice base hit.
At the plate, Drew Jackson. A ball and no strikes. First shot for him here with a runner at first now and 1 away. The 1-0 is taken, strike one. Hernandez leads off first with 1 away. In the dirt here. Runner holds as the count moves to 2-1. Popped up. Schoop has a play. And that's the second out of the inning.
Batting ninth, the pitcher, Julio Urias.
Stepping up now, Julio Urias. He'll get to take his first cuts here. He's set, and the pitch. Lifted down the line in left, and they can't run it down. A runner on first with 2 away. Down the third baseline, fielded cleanly. Throw to first in plenty of time, and the side is retired. 1 left for LA. We played 2 innings. It's 1-0. Digging in, Michael Fulmer. 9-1-2 due up.
The pitcher, Michael.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Here's the 0-1. Just behind the fastball there. 2 strikes now.
With the way this guy's throwing on the mound, you cannot be chasing. You have to set your sights a little bit lower and control the strike zone.
2 quick strikes, and now the 0-2. Now the fastball is right by him as he swings and misses for the first out of the inning.
Talk about blowing it by a guy. Geez, I mean, that fastball was way behind him when the swing came through the zone. I have to think he was looking for something off speed, and he just couldn't pull the trigger on that fastball.
Stepping in now, Victor Reyes. Standing in from the right side as he takes strike one. 0 for 1 here in the early going. Softly hit to short. He's got it. And the off-balance throw beats him at first, and that's a tough play.
Now batting, third baseman, Jeimer Candelario.
The next batter, Jeimer Candelario. Flied out in his first at-bat, so make him 0 for 1 so far. Now the pitch.
Yeah, you could tell he was ready for another fastball, but the pitcher went to breaking ball, and the hitter just fouls that one off.
Into the windup. Here comes the 0-2 pitch. He got him. Lively fastball that time, and it puts an end to the inning. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They still trail 1-0.
Welcome back as the Dodgers prepare for their third turn batting in this one, and fans of the boys in blue have been treated to quite a bit of production from this lineup so far this year. At the start of the day, they're one of the most dangerous groups of hitters in baseball, ranking first in the league in both home runs and slugging percentage. But this is not just a team full of bruisers. As one of the coaches told me, we've got guys in the lineup that are multidimensional. We've got plenty of power, but we've also got guys that will use the whole field and that can leg out a double or triple when they find the gap. Safe to say this is a well-crafted offensive unit, guys.
Second baseman.
All right, Heidi, thank you.
48.
Now here's the pitch. First pitch swinging as this one's hit on the ground to second. And that's out number 1.
Well executed two-seamer on the outside corner that time, and that's what you'll get a lot of with that pitch. He rolled right over it.
Ready for another chance? Chris Taylor. He'll look to bounce back after striking out his last time up.
Yeah, he's got to put that one behind him, especially with runners in scoring position. Those punch-outs will stick with you a little longer.
Hit on the ground to short. On to first, and very quickly 2 are gone here in the home third.
Now back, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
Coming to the plate now, Mookie Betts. He reached on a single in his first try.
Yeah, and he's got to feel super confident right now. He's the only real offense in this game. Guys on the mound have been executing every pitch.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way.
That's one of those pitches you just float over the plate. 99% of the time the batter is taking at least the first pitch after 2 straight 1-pitch out, so you almost can underhand it up there.
Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Swing and a miss. It's 0-2.
The MO of this pitcher in the early going is certainly establishing the inside part.
A swing and a miss. That retires the side, and that will do it. 1, 2, 3 go the Dodgers. They lead it 1-0. New inning set to get underway, and that'll bring up the big first baseman, C.J. Cron.
C.J. Cron.
Now here's the pitch. And he'll power in a fastball that time at 94 for strike 1. 1-1 as this one's in on the hands. Line drive, base hit to right. So another multi-hit game for him as he's aboard here in the top of the 4th inning. And you see there, he's currently in 2nd place on the Tigers in that category. Here's Jonathan Schoop now, as he'll wait out a breaking pitch here that finds the zone for strike 1. A base hit in his first trip. The 0-1 delivery.
Look out, 1-1.
And they'll run this one in on him, and he can't connect, so he finds himself down 1-2 now.
Well, that's a jam shot right there. That's as good as it gets, in my opinion. Woo, up and in.
And he struck him out.
Wow, that's one of the toughest pitches in baseball to hit right. That good straight changeup, El Cambio. There's not much you can do with that. You're going off of that arm speed, and the ball, it just doesn't get there.
Into the box now, Clint Frazier, as he lifts it in the air to right field. Pederson has a read on it. 2 gone.
Now batting, shortstop, Dawel Lugo.
Striding in once again, Dawel Lugo. 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Here's the first pitch to him.
0-1.
Way inside with that one. A pretty easy take there. Both clubs with 3 hits in the ballgame. And he gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. And Lux is under it to make the catch and retire the side. Tigers leave 1. They trail this one 1-0. Just about set to go for the last of the 4th. But before we do that, here's Heidi Watney.
Matt, during the break, I caught up with Dave Roberts, the Dodgers skipper, about his lineup's performance so far, and flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. Yes, they've only scored 1 run, but he said they've done a great job of forcing the pitch count up, and he thinks that's going to lead to more offense for them as this game goes on.
All right, thanks, Heidi. And that'll bring up the versatile Max Muncy, who's set to lead us off in the home half of the 4th inning.
Max Muncy.
Infield shifted well to the right. Here's the first pitch. Hit hard to the right. Foul. That's strike 2 on a well-placed changeup around the knees. Line toward the alley in left center. Stewart arranged to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the first out.
Good contact to start out the inning. Thought he might be on base with some sort of a hit, but it hung up there too long. Just unlucky that time.
Standing in, Joc Pederson. He's 0 for 1 thus far. He's ready. Here's the first offering. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball one, 1-0.
Hey, I hope that call doesn't throw him off his game right here. He's been pitching one heck of a game, and I'd hate to see the umpire get in his head right now.
One run on 3 hits. No errors for the Dodgers thus far. Count is even at 1-1 to Pederson. Pederson is a big threat in a matchup like this. He's got a ton of pop against right-handed pitching.
Yeah, I think because of his approach. He's not a dead pull guy. You want to try and sneak a piece of cheese in or hang something over the heart of the plate, he's going to absolutely crush it. But anything going away from him goes right into his bat path.
Had to sit back on the changeup, and he did a good job to get the bat on that one. The next 1-2 pitch. Oh, a fastball swung on and missed, and for the second time today, he's gone on strikes.
Man, they've really had his number so far in this series. That's his 5th strikeout in this series alone.
In now, Will Smith. As he'll take a look at a high strike that time, it's 0-1. Comes into this at bat 0 for 1 in the ball game. Now here's the pitch. Behind 0-2 now. Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. Grounder down the line at third, but this will be a foul ball, and it's still 0-2. Now here it comes. Tries the slider to ring him up, but he lays off 1-2.
It's a great job to lay off on that nasty slider right there. It's the toughest pitch. It was my toughest pitch to lay off of. I was always sitting fastball middle away, and when that slider came out, boy, did it look like a heater for a long time.
Throw to first will get him easily, and the side is retired. Dodgers down in order, but they're on top 1-0. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the 5th.
Thanks, Matt. I talked with Tigers manager Ron Gardenhire during the break about the team's offensive performance so far, and he told me he's pretty unhappy with their discipline at the plate in this one. He said their pitch selection has been the main reason for their struggles today, as far too often they've been swinging at pitches outside the strike zone. That's leading to a lot of soft contact and easy outs, so the focus going forward is on shrinking the zone and forcing the opposing pitching to throw more strikes.
Leading off for
all right, Heidi, thank you.
The catcher, number 17, Grayson Greiner.
First pitch of the at-bat on its way. A ball and no strikes.
Oh, that's a tough call for Blue right there. Either way you call it, somebody doesn't like it. But hey, that's the life of an umpire.
Here's a changeup that's right there, 1-1. Here it comes. A ball and 2 strikes now. And a good bite to that slider as he swings through it for the first out of the inning. Another strikeout for him on the mound, and boy, is it fun to watch him go about his business.
No doubt, Matty. He's one of my favorites, mostly because of his stuff. You know, he can absolutely dominate on any given day because of what he offers up there. It's just nasty. There aren't many hitters that like to see this guy on the mound.
Up next steps Christin Stewart as he'll take a called strike here on a borderline pitch at strike 1. So far 0 for 1 with a flyout.
Nope.
And this one's downstairs. It's a ball and a strike. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes.
The problem for the batter now is he's gotten so inside conscious after those first 2 pitches, anything on the outer half of the plate's going to look a foot outside.
The 1-2.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
No runs, 3 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. This one's outside, quite a bit off the plate that time.
Wow, talk about a waste pitch on 2-2. That one wasn't even close. I don't know anyone that would have swung at that pitch.
Fouled away. And he fouls this one off. And he finally wears him down here as he strikes him out after a 9-pitch at bat.
I always like watching pitchers that attack with their fastballs until there's a reason to start mixing it up. He hasn't needed many of his secondary pitches so far in this one, and there was another good fastball for a strikeout there.
Standing in now, Michael Fulmer. As he takes a called strike at the knees, it's 0-1. Looking to put the ball in play here. He went down on strikes in his first at bat. And it's fouled away. The windup and the 0-2 pitch.
That's a ball.
And there's a fastball well off the plate inside.
Well, this is where you have to be really aggressive. 1-2 count on an American League pitcher that rarely bats. Go right after him.
Trying to strike out the side. Here it is. And he struck him out. So a fine inning here as he strikes out the side in order. 3 up, 3 down, 3 strikeouts. Not too shabby. Don't touch that remote. More on MLB Network right after this. Bottom of the inning now, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next.
Hernandez.
He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Ball, that's inside.
Everything this guy throws moves, and that 2-seamer has a mind of its own.
A ball and a strike. Hard ground ball to third, right to him. And that's the first out.
Up next to the Dodgers. Not shortstop. Drew Jackson.
Striding in, Drew Jackson. He popped out in his first trip.
Yeah, I don't mind him trying to drive the ball in the air, but he can't collapse the backside, and that's exactly what he did in his last at bat. Look for him to stay a little taller and keep that upper half a little bit more over him.
Jackson, a California native, actually. He's a second-year big leaguer. This is on the ground over to first. And he'll take it to the bag himself for the out.
Up next to the Dodgers. No pitcher. Julio Urias.
Digging in to try it again, Julio Urias. He got on top of one and was a ground out victim last time. Here's the first pitch to him. Now a fastball a bit too low here. It's ball 1. 2 out, nobody on. Runs outside, so it goes to 2-0 now.
Can't fall behind against the pitcher. Need to minimize pitch count against the easy outs, and this is certainly one of them.
They turned him loose on 2-0, but he popped him up over toward the left side of the infield. Candelario has got it, and the side is retired. Now back to the top of the lineup, stepping in, Victor Reyes. He starts off the inning against a guy who struck out the side last inning. How did they get to him here?
I'm not sure, Matt, that they want to stay as patient. He's been throwing a lot of strikes. They might want to start swinging a little bit earlier in the count.
Third baseman in tight, protecting the bunt, the first pitch. On its way, the 0-1 pitch.
You can definitely tell with that foul off right there that he's picking up spin on this pitcher's off-speed stuff. Maybe expect a fastball on this next one.
And he can't get out of the way of that one, so the leadoff man will be on to open the frame.
And this guy loves to throw the slider. I mean, it's a very effective pitch for him, but here's the flip side of that coin. He starts this one too far inside and plunks the hitter.
Ready once again, Jeimer Candelario, leadoff man on base, and we'll see what they have in mind strategy-wise here. First pitch of the at-bat.
Especially after drilling the last guy up at the plate. That's just a great job to get your mechanics back under you and establish yourself back in the strike zone.
Nobody out, runner on first. Off the plate, 1 ball, 1 strike. He's set. Here comes the 1-1. And that changeup makes him jump, a swing and a miss.
Good thing he didn't make contact with that pitch. Only thing he could do is probably hit that on the ground. It could be a double play ball.
1-2 is an off-speed pitch. No dice. It's 2-2. A runner at first with no outs here. Neither guy willing to give in, and the at-bat will continue. Another 2-2 offering.
After fouling off the second one, I got to step out of the box, adjust my batting gloves, and tell myself there's no chance he's tripling up on that pitch.
The 2-2 one more time. He's running. Fouled off. The 2-2 one more time. Line drive to left. And he will make the catch while ranging backward as he just put the glove up and hauled it in for the first out.
The batter, the first baseman, Cron.
Here's C.J. Cron now. 2 base hits, both singles to this point. First offering on its way. Good fastball down around the knees there, taken for a strike. Some action in the Dodger bullpen now as it appears they have both a lefty and a right-hander up and throwing. The 0-1 delivery. Into center field, line drive base hit.
Well, I think it's safe to say the ice has melted on this guy. He had been cold coming into this game, but that being his third knock, I guarantee you my man's smiling on the inside.
At the plate now, Jonathan Schoop. As the first pitch to him runs a bit inside for ball 1. That misses. 2-0.
Great chance right here as a hitter to be really aggressive. With 2 guys already on, pretty good shot. He's going to get a challenge pitch right here.
Oh, and here's a drive. Well hit out to straightaway center. And this will get over the wall, in fact, so just the one run will be allowed to score.
Really unfortunate there. Obviously, the runner at second base was going to score easily, but it's possible they could have waved the runner around from first as well. We'll never know, though, as he's forced to hold the runner at third because of the ground rule double.
Here comes the Dodger manager making his way toward the mound, and he's going to make a move, as that's going to be all for his starter this afternoon. So he'll leave with a couple of runners aboard that are his responsibility, meaning he'd be happy to get out of here with a no decision. Dustin May takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are two on with only one away. So now to the plate, Clint Frazier, as he'll take a called strike at the knees. It's 0-1. No hits to this point. In the dirt and blocked behind the plate. Good job to corral this quickly as the runners hold on. Pause and the 0-2.
That's a great take right there. You knew the pitcher was going to try and expand the zone. 0-2 in a big spot, and he was able to spit on that one. Hopefully get something in the heart of the plate this pitch.
A swing and a ground ball to third. Oh, and it eats him up a bit. And boy, just about overshot his man at first, but he's able to keep a foot on the bag over there, and that's out number 2.
Well, if you're going to bobble a ball, you have to hope it's when a guy is lumbering down the base pass. He's no speedster, so that was a good job to stay calm and make the recovery throw.
Striding into the box, Dawel Lugo. He was retired after popping out in his last at-bat.
Yeah, it didn't look good right there. Just out in front. You know, sometimes when a pitcher has great arm action, you're going to get that. You're trying so hard to catch up to the high velocity. If he shows that great arm action and pulls the string on you, sometimes a pop-up is going to be the result.
The set and the 1-0. Second and third with 2 gone. Swing and a miss as he pulled the string on him. 1-2.
Definitely a big pitch coming up right here. He's going to be pumped if he can work his way out of this inning with the game still tied.
Lifted in the air out towards left center. And he'll get there in plenty of time to put this one away, and that ends the inning. Tigers strike for a run on this RBI double. Bottom of the 6th coming up, all even at 1 apiece.
Second baseman, number 48.
Here's the first pitch to him. They'll try and entice him with a high fastball, but he wouldn't commit. It's ball 1. Line towards center field. Reyes is there, and he has it for the first out.
He got that one pretty good. It just didn't have the right launch angle to carry over the outfielder's head. Small difference where the ball hit the bat could have made all the difference.
Now at the plate, Chris Taylor. He was a ground-out victim last time up. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes. Fastball just misses. That's ball 1. Good tailing fastball for a strike, 1-1.
He's in complete command of his two-seamer right now. It's got great movement, great depth, running all over the place. This offense is going to have a tough time.
And a half swing here, but this is in there for a called strike 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. Hard ground ball to third. Oh, and he can't come up with it. On to first, and there were 2 down.
Now batting, left fielder, Mookie Betts.
So that'll bring in Mookie Betts. A hit in 2 tries so far. First pitch of the at-bat. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. Left center, base hit. So they'll get a 2-out base runner here as we check out the list of the best hitting teams roughly midway through the season. And you can see that these guys currently find themselves 4th in the NL in that category. Stepping in now, Max Muncy, as he'll take a look at a pitch too low. It's ball 1. 0 for 2 for him to this point. The 1-0 delivery. Swing and a liner. And he tries for the backhand reach at third, but he gets by the glove down the line.
Hey, after that hit right there, Dero, that extends his hitting streak to 6 games.
Yeah, no doubt about it. 6 days in a row with knocks will help you sleep better at night, Dan.
Here's Joc Pederson now as he looks at a fastball that's in there for strike 1. With runners in scoring position this season, Pederson is hitting over 350 up in the high 300s.
His batting average right now certainly signifies that this guy is having a great year. I'm very interested to see how this guy finishes up.
Changes up on him there, but it's 1-2.
That's a good but risky take there. On 0-2, some umpires have no problem ringing you up on a pitch that close.
Fouled away. Struck him out. Struck him out again, I should say. His 3rd punch out of the game. Dodgers strand a couple. Score remains deadlocked at 1. Ready for another shot now. Grayson Greiner. Already the beginning of the 7th inning here as this game has had a very brisk pace to it so far. First pitch on its way. Lays off 1-0. Oh, up around the chin there. 2-0. And he'll lay the fastball in here to get the count back to 2-1. The pitch. Fastball called, strike 3, and there's the first out of the inning.
Well, that call looked like it was a little in the pitcher's favor, but it wasn't outrageous. Hey, listen, calling balls and strikes is a really tough job, and even the best are going to miss some from time to time, especially when they're sort of borderline like that last one. Not sure the hitter would want to hear that, though.
At the plate, Christin Stewart. Down the first baseline, reined in, and he'll step on first for the out, 3 unassisted. Nico Goodrum will get the call to pinch hit here, as we'll see what he can do with 2 out and the base is empty. Pulls this one high and deep to right center field. And, oh, he missed a home run by a matter of feet. It's off the wall. And your go-ahead run is in there at second base, as he's got himself a 2-out double.
Hey, after that base knock right there, he's into double digits, Dero. That's a 10-game hitting streak.
Oh, you talking about double digits, Dan? Now it's getting firm. We're seeing the batting average go up. We're seeing the homers go up. We're seeing the RBIs go up. Everything is moving north.
To the plate now, Victor Reyes. High fly ball out to straightaway center. And nothing will come of the 2-out double as the inning is over. Danger averted following the 2-out double. More to come on MLB Network's Sunday Baseball after this. Xiaoqing Chang gets the call from the pen to take over on the mound and start the home 7th.
Number 68, Xiaoqing Chang.
Last half of the 7th here, and now it'll be the catcher, Will Smith.
The catcher, Will.
Here's the first pitch to him. Tried to check it, and it's 0-1. Well, he's got him in the palm of his hand now. It's 0-2. Grounded to short. Fielded cleanly. And a good throw gets him 1 gone.
Now batting, center fielder, Kike Hernandez.
1 gone now in the LA 7th, and that means the plug-and-play utility man Kike Hernandez will bat next. He's ready. Here's the first offering.
Nope. 0-1, no strike.
And he fouls this one off. 1 out, nobody on. Maybe too much break on the slider. 2-1. Swing and a miss at a ball tailing out of the zone. 2-2.
Hey, I'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor. He's swinging a pitch that bad. Not good.
Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Man, that's a nice job by the batter right there, keeping the front side in. Not easy on a curveball. Would have been easy to throw the front side and hook that foul, but he was able to stay inside and drive it for a base hit.
Standing in now, Drew Jackson. Grounded up the first baseline. But a foul ball here, 0-1. From the stretch. Oh, on the ground to short. Could this be 2? 1 there. The relay not in time as he beats the throw by a step.
And kids, this is why you always go hard into second base. Could have been an easy double play ball, but the slide really impacts the throw to first, and they wind up only getting 1 out on the play. Good, aggressive, legal slide that time.
Cody Bellinger will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot.
Number 35, Cody Bellinger.
And they go right after him on the inside corner for strike one. The average sitting at 297 here to start things out. And even 20 home runs and 49 runs batted in. Ready with the 0-1. Drilled right back up the middle. And that finds its way through for a base hit. And that's going to move that go-ahead run to second now with 2 gone.
Nice execution right there, Dan. Kept his front shoulder in, kept his hands inside the baseball, and ripped the base hit up the middle.
And if you're a pitcher right there, you can't get discouraged. Sometimes even when you make a good pitch, the ball's going to find a hole somewhere. That one right up the middle.
Into the box, Gavin Lux. As he pops the first pitch foul behind the plate. He's got a hit in 3 at-bats to this point. The 0-1 offering. Swing hard liner to left center. And that is down for extra bases as that ought to plate the go-ahead run and maybe another. And a big insurance run comes around to score from first. It's now 3-1.
Well, that's a huge base hit right there, Jim. We're getting late into this one, and that gives them the lead by 2.
Yeah, that could be a backbreaker right there. We'll see how this one ends up, but nice job to get that knock right there to drive in a pair.
So now to the plate, Chris Taylor. As he'll take a look at a slider here that finds the zone for strike 1. He's hitless in 3 at-bats to this point. Comes set with the 0-1. And here's a ball hit in the air. Right fielder is on the run, and no one will track it down. A breaking ball swung on and missed, and he's set down for the second time this afternoon. So it's 2 runs on 3 hits, no errors, and a runner left on. We'll look ahead to inning number 8 now. Dodgers lead this one 3-1. Dylan Floro has been summoned from the bullpen as he'll do so to start the 8th.
Number 51, Dylan Floro.
Ready to begin the 8th, and into bat next, it'll be Jeimer Candelario.
Even though we're moving into the back end of this game, they're only down by a couple of runs. You know that old slogan of bloop and a blast? They could certainly use that right now.
First pitch coming, here it is. Fastball here too low, and it's 1-0. The Dodgers are maintaining a slim lead in the late going of this series finale, so if they can wrap it up, they'll complete the series sweep.
Hey, Matt, what a great spot to be in. You're playing good baseball, you're going for the sweep, and you're leading by a few runs going into the later innings. Now it's just time to close the deal.
Throw on to first in time, so the leadoff man is set down to open up inning number 8.
Up next for the Tigers, the first baseman, Kike Cron.
So that'll bring up C.J. Cron. He's working on a 3-hit ball game right now. First pitch of the at-bat on its way. Hit to short. Throw in time at first for out number 2.
The batter, number 8, second baseman, Jonathan Schoop.
Trying to pick things up where he left off, Jonathan Schoop, 2 for 3 with a double on his line so far. Here comes the first pitch.
Count 1-0.
And even sweeter, of course, is getting that series sweep in your own ballpark in front of the home faithful. So we'll see if they can send these fans home happy.
No doubt about it. Fan base is excited. They're all out in full force, coming to the ballpark, hoping to witness a sweep, and it looks pretty good at this point.
If you've been paying attention, the guy on the mound does not want to come inside. If I'm at the plate, I'm leaning out over.
Good pitch on the black. That was the sinker for a strike. 8th inning of this low-scoring affair. 3-1 our score. popped him up. Muncy in foul ground. He makes the play, and that'll end the inning. Down in order go the Tigers, and it remains a 3-1 ball game. Bottom of inning number 8 set to go, and coming forward the veteran outfielder Mookie Betts. Ready with the first pitch. Here it comes.
0-1.
Nothing in one count. Here it comes.
Yeah, this is straight survival mode. Down 0-2. The numbers are definitely not with the batter here.
Nothing in 2 count, and the pitch. And he wasn't going to hit that one with an or. The strikeout, and there's one gone.
Pretty textbook pitching right there. Jump ahead in the count 0-2 and then start working outside the zone. Easier said than done, but that's the way you do it.
Into the box now, Max Muncy. As he will take strike 1 on the fastball here. No balls and a strike. He's working on a 1-for-3 thus far. Here's the 0-1. High in the air out to center field. Reyes is there now, and he has it. 2 gone.
Now batting, right fielder, Joc Pederson.
At the plate, Joc Pederson. He got called out on strikes his last time through.
Yeah, Matty, and hopefully he got it out of his system. Especially now, he's got to bear down. He gets the 2 strikes in this spot. Has to put the ball in play.
Now the pitch. A fastball here as he'll take a look at ball 1. 1-0.
That's a good take on a fastball out of the zone. Hey, I get it. He's looking for a ball to drive, but that ball was a little bit too far up in the zone. That's one you normally pop right up.
Can't sit back long enough, and the count evens up at 1-1. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2.
Hey, there's not a lot you can do with a slider breaking down and in unless you catch it way out front. I like the idea of taking it and making the pitcher bring you something a little more hittable.
Unable to get the bat around in time, and the count evens at 2-2. Here's the pitch. Two out, nobody on. And it's fouled away. Here now the 2-2. Hit sharply on the ground. And the inning will continue as that's through for a 2-out hit.
Hey, not an easy thing to do right there, Deaver, with that stacked infield on the right side. You hit it through where the shift is. Have to hit that in the right place at the right time.
Yeah, he found a good result right there, Dan. Pitcher actually executed right there. Got him to hit it where he wanted to. Put good barrel, good contact on that ball, and was able to find the hole.
At the plate now, Will Smith. As he swings and misses at a first pitch fastball. 0-1. He could really use a knock here. 0 for 3 in the game so far. 0-1. Here's the pitch. Ball 1.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
No offer on that one. 2 balls and a strike.
Hey, after those 2 breaking balls missed, you have to be sitting on a fastball right here.
2 out with the man at first. Two and 2 the count. From the stretch. That misses, and it's going to set up a big pitch now. 3 and 2.
3-2, 2 out, runner on first. Lots of possible outcomes on this pitch.
Now the payoff pitch home. Too close for comfort, and he did a good job just to make contact. The 3-2 one more time, and a good at bat that time as he lays off for ball 4, and as a result that'll move a runner up into scoring position now with 2 away.
He did not want to let the hitter off the hook with 2 outs, and now he's got a runner in scoring position to deal with.
Jose Cisnero trots in from the bullpen here as he inherits a tough spot with 2 on and 2 away.
Number 67, Jose Cisnero.
Comes set. Here's the 0-0 pitch. And he just misses inside with the fastball there. Cisnero, 30 years of age. He's in his 4th season as a major league player. Swing and a miss, 1-1. Hernandez behind the ball and 2 strikes. A ball and 2 strikes. Here's the pitch. Hit out towards second. Schoop has it. On to first, and the Dodgers come up with nothing as that ends the inning. Dodgers strand a couple as the lead remains 3-1. Now the skipper's on his way out toward the home plate area, and I believe that means we're going to have a double switch here. Kenley Jansen comes out of the bullpen to shut things down here in the 9th.
Now pitching and batting in the 6th spot, number 74, Kenley Jansen. Now catching and batting 9, number 15.
All set to start the 9th in this one, and that'll bring up the outfielder, Clint Frazier.
Looking for base runners here as they're down 2 playing on the road. Not an easy thing to do, trying to score runs or bunch hits together off of a closer.
9th inning underway now as the first pitch is taken for a called strike. Here comes the 0-1. Swing and a miss, and he's in trouble now. 0-2. Swung on in the dirt, strike 3. Barnes corrals it, and he makes the throw to first. Frazier is retired, and there's 1 away. Into the box now, Dawel Lugo. He flew out in his last at-bat. First offering on its way.
Hey! 0-1's the count.
He's set. Here's the 0-1. Late decision to swing that time, and as a result, it's 0-2.
When you find yourself in an 0-2 hole against one of the best hurlers in baseball, you're basically just hoping to make contact. He's so good at putting guys away, though.
And you won't see a guy fooled any more than he was there, as on 3 pitches he becomes out number 2.
No problems for him on the mound since he's come out of the pen to start this inning. That's back-to-back Ks, and he's making it look pretty easy. This has the makings of a good outing so far.
In now, Grayson Greiner, as he takes a called strike on the black. It's 0-1.
Man, that's 7 straight strikes to start this inning. He's got a chance at an immaculate inning.
Behind 0-2 now. A crowd of over 39,000 on their feet. He hangs a K to end it as the Dodgers finish the job and complete the series sweep of their rivals at home.
Hey, a nice win for them all around, and an even better way to start things off on the first day of summer, when every team looks ready to get on a roll.
3-1 the final score this afternoon. The Los Angeles Dodgers seal up their 30th win at home on the season. Dustin May gets the win in relief, his 2nd of the year. Kenley Jansen closes the door for the save, his 16th of the season. So that just about does it. For Mark DeRosa, Dan Plesac, Heidi Watney down on the field, and the rest of our crew, I'm Matt Vasgersian. Thanks for watching MLB Network.
Here now is our final line score this afternoon.